So EA have actually responded, that is incredible in itself. But a quick word by our sponsor. Yo, it's me, Big Nose.
Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get Demoni because he's probably not in FIFA. So get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend fewer points, go over to useandbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
Before we begin, I do want to say a quick little, someone said that apparently I can't talk about this situation because I've got a current sponsor, and in response to that, you're a moron, mate, if you think that it's anywhere similar whatsoever. Literally whatsoever. If you think that I can't speak about the fact that EA employees within the actual company are literally illegally black market selling cards for cash to people without anyone knowing, is the same thing as me saying, hey, if you want to go buy coins instead of wasting your money in this game to get nothing with field points, and you just buy coins, then you're a moron. Let's move on. Most of you know the situation has happened the last couple of days, but for some that may not know, simply put, it's fact now that there is proof of employees within EA who have been distributing icon moments, team media cards for cash behind, under the table, for example, for some money, which is completely against the entire code of the game and is highly illegal. It's a black market system within the actual game itself by the company itself. It's massively dodgy. I did a video already going in depth for this, and if you guys want to go see that, then the video's let's see, like 3 days ago. And also, I do want to say thank you all for your insane support with the video yesterday with Danny Aaron's, the football mastermind. I'll be getting another one out for next weekend as well. I can't wait. I really enjoy that video, and I really think it's a good video. So if you've not seen it, go and check it out. It's hilarious, and I think that is the kind of route that I do want to take this channel. However, people do want to hear my opinion on things like this with FIFA and EA, so let's get stuck in. So I thought that EA was just going to do what EA usually does and just stay quiet and act as if nothing happened, which is usually what EA does. Surprisingly, they've been vocal about this, which is very rare in itself. You usually just stay quiet, just put it under the rug and do things internally or do nothing or whatever they want to do. That is usually what happens. Today, well, last night, they actually put out a post, 2 posts actually, and also a pitch notes underline the situation. And I find it really funny. the things they're saying, it makes no sense in my mind, but anyway, let's go. I need glasses here, so because I can't see, but yeah. So basically, on the day of the information, they put out this post saying, we're aware of the situation, it's unacceptable, and they will update the community. And I'm like, okay, that was actually reasonably fast, actually, so fair play. And then last night, they put out this post at 1:49 in the morning. Very weird timing that they did it. An update on our player item investigation, and then it goes up to this nice little website right here. So I'm just gonna read this and give you my general thoughts on this, because there's lots of things here which, if you're a person that plays this game, you'll read it and you'll be like, well, I mean, no. Okay, let's get into it. So anyway, so they start off saying that, they've been made aware of suspicious activity. We've learned that FUT items were granted to individual accounts that did not earn them through gameplay, i.e. open and pack, purchasing through transfer market, completing a challenge or SBC or objective, or viewing a Twitch broadcast. It appears that one or more EA accounts, which were either compromised or being used inappropriately by someone within EA, directly entitled items to these individual accounts. So far, so good. Full investigation underway, and then it's this part which I found really strange. I just want to read this right here, which is the second paragraph here. You see, the alleged behavior is unacceptable, and in no way do we condone granting or purchasing player items in exchange for money. Your entire game mode is literally based on people putting money in the game for an advantage. What are you on about? Of course, there's still, ways that you can get Mbappe, Messi, and Ronaldo with just playing the game. You don't need to put in money. That's understandable. But the entire point of your game as a business is to push out people to put in money in the game for, as what you say, player items. So, I find that funny. I find that funny because the entire point of your game is to buy items for money, and they're saying we do not condone this, but that's literally what people do in a video game, and that's what you do. This practice runs counter to the game's competitive integrity. Are you serious? Is a violation of EA's user agreement and is not something we tolerate. We do... That's waffle. That's a complete waffle. The practice runs counter to the game's competitive integrity. What competitive integrity? The entire basis of people's teams is completely subjective to the size of their bank accounts or by how lucky they are. The fact that they've put that in there just shows how fucking dumb they are and that they don't actually understand the game they play. Ask any pro player. Ask any pro player, would you have the team that you have, or even not even team, let's say you would have half the team that you have right now, would you have that team if you didn't put money in the game? They would all say no. I mean, even half the team, they will all say no. They said that they wouldn't, because they know that they can't get this from just rewards, because rewards is massively luck based, and also you're limited to what you can actually get by the game. You can't just grind your way to a prime on Ronaldo, and even if you do, well, I mean, congratulations, mate, you got an Ronaldo, but probably no other team to suit around him, because you've probably got no more coins left other than some untradeable cards, I guess. I just can't believe that they're taking this high ground of the fact that their competitive integrity is in tatters here, even though the entire game, everyone knows, is completely paid to win. It would create an unequal playing field for our community. I genuinely, like, as a person that's been playing FIFA for many years, I don't put money in this game. I'm not a moron, but like, are you serious? I'm sorry, I forgot you made 1.49 billion in the last year. I'm sorry. That's totally not because of a unequal game. Funny enough as well when you say that, if it was equal, then people would not see the need to put money in the game because they wouldn't see the need to get a better team. Surely, we want to thank the committed community members for bringing the issue to our attention so quickly. I mean, this is also funny because apparently this has been a thing since potentially FIFA 15. I saw in the Panthers video on it, and that there was screenshots of like people just receiving like untradeable team of the season cards, like with like Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, just all at once. And there's been cards like this last year, back in 20. So there's a chance that this has been a thing that's been happening for the last 6 years. 6 years, and they've only found out now, potentially, but there's a good chance that this has been a thing that's been going on for a while. Take action against any employee found to be engaging in this activity, they'll be massively screwed. EA will permanently ban any player known to have acquired content through these means, which is... makes sense. Someone was saying, oh, but how is that fair? Because it's, you know, it's EA's fault. But, you know, if you trying to buy drugs and you buy drugs of a drug dealer, it's not like you're then innocent. You still bought drugs, mate. It's basically like, imagine you buying drugs off a police officer and that police officer being caught and then you get arrested by a police officer. It may sound dumb, but, you know, I guess one rogue or 5 or how many people there is in the situation doesn't mean that, you know, you're still not doing something which is against the... I think anyone that's bought like €1,000 or €2,000 on FIFA cards should be banned immediately just for being a neek. If you spend more than £2,000 in this game and you are not a FIFA content creator or a pro footballer or just rich in general, then you're a moron. I'm gonna be as kind as I can here. If you spend more than the odd £100, £200 on this game for a yearly cycle, then I think that you are an idiot. I genuinely think you are. This is great. We also appreciate how extremely annoying and frustrating it is that this practice might have come from within EA. I say that for every single time that you guys drop an SBC. Every time you guys do literally anything. Like, anything in this game is usually wrong. Your league SBCs, your objectives, the gameplay, the servers, everything. I question a lot of things that I find extremely annoying within EA. We're angry too. Really? Well, you still make 1.49 billion, so I doubt that. We know that the trust of our communities is hard-earned. No, it's not. No one trusts EA. Not even the game changers or pro players trust EA. It's just because you're the only game that's out there which offers this. PES is probably good for offline kind of game modes, but for online, it's not that good. This illicit activity shakes that trust. It doesn't. The trust was already long gone. Apparently, according to EA, coin selling will get you banned in the game, but I mean, me and many people have been doing it for like literally 3, 4, 5 years, and I've not been banned yet, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, that's EA's response to it. Tell me your thoughts down below in comments. I find it just funny that They're taking this more high ground of like, this is harming our integrity and an unequal playing field. The sole reason why these people have gone out of their way to buy these cards for £1,000, £2,000 is because the game is unequal to begin with. Like, the entire reason why people are spending thousands of pounds just to guarantee to get these cards is because they can't obtain it in the game. Like, they literally cannot get, no one can get an Icon Moments R9, Hullet, Cruyff, whatever else. No one can have 13, 14, 15 million coins. It's just not possible. It's not possible unless if you are, like, literally the best trader in the game, or you have the best luck of humankind. Like, there's literally no way. This just tells me that nothing's going to change, because, like, the entire issue is the fact that the way that the game is made right now is not good. In terms of these icons or whatever high-rated cards you do, no one can actually obtain them without being incredibly lucky. Just because you don't want people to have coins doesn't mean that like you should just like make no one be able to have these players, because you put these players in the game. It's your fault, EA. You can't just put a player in the game and say, yeah, but only like 10 people can actually have it. Anyway, EA have actually got back to it. I'm surprised they've said anything really, but in the grand scheme of things, nothing's going to really change. I've not been playing FIFA really much. I literally played a game of FIFA literally like yesterday, and I hopped on for like 34 in-game minutes and I just left. It was like 0-0 or 1-1. I just left. It was like so boring, man. That's why I'm trying to change the channel to be like more in real life football stuff. So Football Mastermind with Denny Aarons. I want to do a different video as well, like a kind of podcast sort of thing. I want to do different videos, man. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, man. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all next time for another video. Peace out, boys.